Today I'm going to show you how to use the OS 991 ES Plus, which is a clone of the Casio 115 ES Plus. We'll show you how to use this to solve problems involving complex numbers. So the first thing to do, turn the calculator on. We want to put into complex mode. So we say mode, there's a little menu here, number 2 is complex, so we hit 2, that's now in complex number mode. You may also want to do shift setup. Make sure this is in degree mode, so I'm going to hit 3 for degrees. So it's now in degree mode. That will be useful when we want to look at polar forms of complex numbers. So let's do some calculations. So we're going to start with a simple one, 3 plus 4i plus 6 plus 8i. And we want to know what that's equal to. So all complex numbers always go inside parentheses. So I'm going to say open parentheses, 3 plus 4. Now the I symbol is right here above the ENG, the engineering format. So there we go, 3 plus 4i, close parentheses. And we want to now add this complex number to a second complex number. Again, we open parentheses every time we have a complex number. 6 plus 8i, 6 plus 8, and there's I again. And now we want to add those, so we say equals, and there's the answer, 9 plus 12i. Well, that's the Cartesian form, but we might also want to have the polar form. So we find the polar form by saying shift complex. So there's complex is right over the 2. This gives us a menu of complex number functions. And the third function is to convert to r theta. So I hit 3. It says, okay, we're going to convert the answer to r theta format. So I hit equals, and it says that the answer is 15 with an angle of 53.13 degrees. And that is in fact the right answer. So let's try another calculation. How about 3 plus 4i plus 6 minus 8i? What is that? So again, first number goes inside parentheses, 3 plus 4i. And I'm going to add this to, again, parentheses, 6, and now we say minus 8i, close parentheses, and let's find out what that equals, and that's 9 minus 4i. Again, let's convert this to polar form. So I'm going to say shift 2, that'll put in complex number forms, and so I say 3 to convert to r theta, and I hit equals to find out what the answer is, and it says this is equal to square root of 97 with an angle of minus 23.96 degrees. You might not like that answer of square root of 97. You might want to know, well, what is that? What is that in decimal form? Well, this button here that converts symbolic to decimal, if I push this, it'll convert it. It's now about 9.85. Same angle, minus 23.96 degrees. And if I want to go back to symbolic form, I hit symbolic to decimal again, and it converts it back into symbolic format. All right. Well, this is how we do calculations if we have numbers in Cartesian form. What if we have numbers in polar form? So we could try 5 with an angle of 30 degrees and add that to 10 with an angle of minus 20 degrees. What is that? So again, complex numbers go inside parentheses. So you say 5. Now the angle symbol is right here, and so we're going to go shift angle, and then we say 30, close parentheses. There's our first complex number, and we want to add this to, open parentheses for the second complex number, 10 angle. However, this is a negative number. Now you don't say negative, you use this little negative sign over here. It's not minus, it's negative. And we want to have this be at 20 degrees, and we close and hit equals, and this gives us 13.73 minus, and now we actually have to scroll a little bit, minus 0.92. That's good, but maybe I want to know, minus 92i. So maybe I want to know what is this in polar form. So again, I can say shift complex, hit 3 to convert to polar form. and I find that this is 13.76 minus, with an angle of minus 3.84 degrees. So that is how to use this calculator to do algebra with complex numbers. And we hit shift, all clear, and that turns it off. And that's all.